Hello everybody, it's Miss Louise here with your book of the day, and the book is Your Fantastic Elastic Brain. Stretch it, shape it. Now this is a book, it's not a fiction book, it's a non-fiction book, which means that it's not a story, it's more information, and I think you're going to really enjoy it because it's kind of something to do with science and things about your body. I haven't read it before, so it's new for me too, so let's see what it's like. Okay. Oh! The human brain weighs about 3 pounds. Now 3 pounds is about 6.5 kilos. Puede ser? No, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's about 2 kilos. You'll have to work that out. I'm not sure. Ugh, it feels like a lot more. Your Fantastic Elastic Brain. And it's written by Joanne Deek, PhD. That means that she's a doctor. And illustrated by Sarah Ackerley. I don't think we've seen any books by her before. But let's see. Okay. What does your brain really do? Does it fill the space between your ears? Hello in there. All I see is pink stuff. Well, yes, but your brain can do so much more. Your brain helps you to think and remember. Good kitty. Look, she's thinking about all these different places. You know the places? The pyramids. I'm not quite sure what that is. Eiffel Tower. And name and name what you see and what you hear. So he's thinking, and he's able to say that this is a cat because he can see and hear it. It lets you move your body and feel and touch. It lets you move your body and feel both touch and emotions. Okay, so you can feel with your fingers, but also you can feel things inside, your emotions, emociones. This is a nice picture. Your brain does all these things, all the things that make you you. So what does it do? It knows about global landscapes. Los reconoce. It's good at science. It enjoys reading and pirate books. My favourite word is foot. Oh, she's so unique. Ping pong champ. Favourite word is elbow. Likes and food. So all the things that your brain does, it tells you about what you like and things that you do. Okay. Oh, this is a nice picture. Can you see? Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to Planet Organ. So he's like alien beings inside your brain. So what is your brain? Is it a muscle? No, the brain is an organ in your body. It's made up of cells and tissue. The brain controls everything you do, everything you think, everything you feel, and everything you dream. So everything you do, everything you think, lo que piensas, lo que sientes y lo que sueñas happens in your brain. The brain has many parts that do all kinds of different jobs. So this is like a map of the brain, if you like, and you can see the names of the different parts. They're quite difficult to pronounce, and these different parts have different jobs. So we're going to have a look at that now. Whoa, that pink stuff is busy. Okay, now cerebrum, and in Spanish I'm not quite sure how you would say that. Cerebrum. Look, they can help you by saying this is how you say it in English. Cerebrum. I think, therefore I am. That's deep. The cerebrum is the largest part of your brain and it helps you think and speak. Okay? It's here. Can you see it? They've done it in red so you can see it. The cerebellum is a small part at the back of your brain that helps your muscles to coordinate your movement and your balance so that you can walk, ride a bike or play tag. Okay, so this is the cerebrum, the blue part, and the cerebellum is the red part. So this is for what you do to help you think and to speak, and this is the part of the brain that helps you walk, ride a bike and play tag. Pia, okay? I can walk and chew gum. She's just about to fall into that hole. Oh. Okay, the prefrontal cortex. Can you see the orange part on this little mini map diagram? The prefrontal cortex, they say PFC for short, is part of the brain behind your forehead, and it lets you make plans and decisions. Okay. Mystery, meat or secret soup? Decisions. I have to decide, what do I want to eat? Meat or secret soup? Okay, the next part. The hippocampus, okay? And it's this part here, it looks like a little worm, okay? The hippocampus is at the center of your brain, and it works like a file cabinet to help you store and find memories. So that's interesting. So here is where we keep our memories, and it's like a file cabinet, like a armario con muchas carpetas, and these are your memories inside them. Found it. Jeez. The amygdala, that's it, amygdala, is a tightly packed group of cells deep within the center of the brain that controls your emotions. Now, it's really tiny. Can you see it? Here. That's really tiny. And this is what controls your emotions, las emociones. Excited, angry, embarrassed, happy, sad, frightened. Embarrassed means tener vergüenza. It doesn't mean embarazada, It means tener vergüenza. Angry, enfado. Excited, nervous, nerviosa. Frightened, you understand that one. Sad, and happy. So all of this happens in this tiny little space. Sometimes that space feels very big, doesn't it? Okay, neurons, neurons. Neurons are everywhere in your brain. They are tiny brain cells that make electrical signals to send messages to other cells in your body, telling them what to do. That's interesting. So, what happens here? Amygdala means almond. I can see how it got that name. That's strange. Oh yeah, because it looks a little bit like an almond, an almenda. It's got the same shape. Okay. What's next? Oh, little baby. When you were born, you were very little. Your brain was small and not so strong. As you get older, your body grows and gets stronger. As part of your body and brain grows and learns to do new things. Oh, I'm fantastic at maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But she's learning gradually. And you can make your brain do even more. Your brain grows very fast during the first 10 years of your life. This is the magic decade, la década mágica, when you can help your brain grow faster and more powerful. Just like lifting weights, it's como entrenar, levantando pesos. It helps your muscles get stronger. Learning new things strengthens your brain. That means that cuando aprendemos algo nuevo, nuestro cerebro se pone más fuerte y más listo. You can give your brain a good workout by trying to learn many different things. So the more you try to learn, the better your brain is. Hi, I'm at a fantastic science fair. I'm learning the violin, so that helps my brain. I'm going to school and to learn, and that helps my brain. Reading a book helps my brain. And, not so sure about that. Aha, football. Like elastic bands that stretch when you pull them, even things that are hard at first or that you don't like to do, get easier when you keep trying, or that you don't do very well. This is very interesting because they're saying it's like a sport. If you keep trying things and keep esforzando, things that you do with your brain get easier. Do you remember that Miss Louise says to you lots of times, you have to practice your English, because if you don't practice, you don't get better. You have to participate, because it's like playing football or playing basketball. Si no lo practicamos, no mejoramos. Okay? Nice kick. Think about the first time you played soccer. Soccer is like football. You probably couldn't kick the ball or make many goals. But as you kept going to practices, you learned more about the rules of the game and followed the coach's directions. We're here. The muscles in your legs and feet got stronger. Your movements were more coordinated, and you could run farther and faster. Learning more and practicing what you learned let you play better and have more fun. practice really does make perfect, or at least much better. So I think you understand that. When you were very little, when you first tried to play football, you didn't make many goals and it wasn't very easy. But as you practiced, you got stronger and better. It's the same with your brain. Magic trick. Even when you make a mistake while you're learning something new, you're still training your brain. You will remember that mistake and try something else until you get it right. So you make a mistake, you don't understand why, but finally you think about it and you learn why you made the mistake and you keep training and eventually you get it right. Making mistakes is one of the best ways your brain learns and grows. Isn't that interesting? Do you understand? Cuando nos equivocamos, es la mejor forma que el cerebro aprende y crece. Equivocándonos. So this is why we have to try new things. Hay que intentar cosas nuevas aunque no sabemos cómo hacerlo. If you aren't willing to risk being wrong, you won't take the chance that stretch your elastic brain. This means that si no quieres arriesgarte, you're not going to stretch, no vas a ampliar tu cerebro. You have to try new things. Aha, swimming in the swimming pool. You can stretch the parts of your brain that controls your feelings too. That's interesting. You can stretch, estirar part of your brain that controls your feelings. Feelings are sentimientos. Okay. If you are frightened about taking a risk, like learning to swim, finding the courage to put your face in the water stretches your amygdala. It will remind you that you overcame your fear. That's very interesting. So, si tienes miedo, if you find the courage, if you've got coraje to put your face in the water para poner la cara en el agua, this stretches your amygdala. Estira your amygdala. And you remember the amygdala is the part that controls the feelings. And it will remind you that you overcame your fear. So you can overcome fear. Puedes, I don't know the word in Spanish, overcome your fear. You have to look at that in a dictionary. Okay, I think it is ganar tus miedos, more or less. So you will become braver the next time something scares you, like diving in the water. Braver, más valiente. Oh, nice picture. Okay, learning something new causes the brain to grow, more connections and neurons. With more connections, the neurons can send and receive more messages. These connections help to stretch part of the brain and make it more elastic, so you can hold more information and ideas. How does the brain stretch and grow? A word that begins with neuro has something to do with the brain. A sculptor, this is somebody that makes art, escultura, the person that makes it, molds and shapes and carves things out of clay or wood or stone. So you shape your brain when you make it bigger by adding new things you know and can do. You are a neurosculptor. So you're changing your brain when you learn and learn to do new things. How do you do that? Neurons are my feathered friend. Neurons, my feathered friend. I know how to do this because I've used my neurons. Okay. Music. When you learn something new, you're building on what you already learned. In the same way that the muscles in your body work together when you want to lift a heavy object or kick a ball, the different parts of your brain work together when you're learning something new. The amygdala makes you want to learn the piano. The cerebrum helps you decide to practice. The cerebellum calls up the memory of watching and listening when your piano teacher showed you how to play a new piece of music. Then your cerebellum sends messages through neurons to the muscles in your wrists, hands and fingers so you can hit the right notes. This is quite difficult. The next time you play that piece of music, the parts of your brain and body will know how to work together and you will play the song more easily. So basically what it's saying that all the different parts in the brain contribute to you playing the piano. One for your emotions, one for your decisions, one for your memory, And the other one to help you remember the muscles that you use to play the song. Okay? The brain that makes you really an amazing organ. It controls what you think, do, feel and remember. Your brain is growing very fast during your first 10 years of life, and now we know you can help it grow. When you try hard to learn something new, connections grow from neurons and attach to other neurons. Then your brain can send messages faster, making part of your brain bigger and stronger. Making mistakes really helps you learn because your brain keeps trying new things and stretching until you figure out the answer to the problem. You have to think and think and think, and eventually you hopefully find the answer. You are shaping a more elastic brain when you learn new things that build on what you already know. The more you learn and think about different kinds of things, the more you can learn, know and enjoy. So that's interesting. So the more you learn, the more you can learn. Okay? The harder you try without giving up, the more you will learn. This is interesting. Si te esfuerzas más sin rendirte, vas a aprender más, aunque es un esfuerzo muy grande. You can really train your brain to be fit and strong and to keep stretching and growing throughout your whole life. And this is some more information. I'm not going to read all this because this is quite long information, but I think this book was really, really interesting and I hope you liked it. Again, your fantastic elastic brain. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe one day you'll be a brain surgeon. Lots of love. Have a fantastic day. Bye.